3. Welcome to Tea Time Talk. We have to do it together. All right. Hi guys. Welcome to Tea Time Talk with Kamini. All right. So today I am having chamomile tea, my favorite. Okay. This chamomile tea is from this is a chamomile tea and vanilla from Twinnings. You guys can get it from any village grocer or supermarket in the country for I'm not sure what's the price is. Just go and have a look. It's really, really nice smell, guys. Go and check it out. What about you, Miss Kamini? What are you having?
I am actually having Lipton Green Tea.
Nice.
Yeah, fancy, but I think it's good for health.
Yeah, it's good for diet as well. That's why you're like, in shape. Okay. So today we're gonna talk about retrenchment. And it's a really hot topic right now. So that's why we have Miss Kamini with us. Miss Kamini is a lawyer from Kamini, Lavenia and Associates. She specializing in employment law. And she will be here with us today talking about retrenchment. So Miss Kamini, without further ado, let's just dive in, okay?
Right, sure.
All right. So retrenchment is really hot topic right now since March 2020. With the countless lockdown, there's a lot of companies are doing cost-cutting measure, retrenchment in order for them to survive this difficult time. So, Ms. Kamini, what do you mind to share with us in briefly on what are the proper steps to do retrenchment?
Okay. When discussed as to the proper steps, there are certain criteria that the employer need to fulfill. First and foremost, they have to actually establish there is redundancy of the employee's job functions. So as long it has been shown, then it is fine. And the next subsequent step they need to comply with is that there is good faith in the exercise of the retrenchment. So the first criteria, redundancy and also good faith, then there should not be any problem for the employer to actually justify the ground of termination for retrenchment. Those are the two major compliance that they need to ensure. Besides that, they need to actually ensure that codes of conduct have been complied as far as possible. Those are the things that they need to comply with.
I see. Okay. So, when it comes to this retrenchment, right? There's a lot of companies doing it in a rush. So mistake bound to happen. So can you tell us what are the common mistake that employers always do when it comes to retrenchment?
Okay, one of the most common mistake that employees actually do is that they fail to comply with the LIFO principle, that is last in, first out. So besides that, they also fail to actually have it in a paper trail, all the documents in relation to the retrenchment. Probably they have a good reason and there is indeed redundancy and good faith, but they don't have a proper documentation to prove all this. For example, when they say there is economic loss and they can't actually retain this employee, they do not have proper financial statement to support it. Besides that, what are the criteria for the selection process, and all these things need to be properly done and documented. So as long as they can actually have all these proper documents, then it's fine. But indeed, there is one of the common mistake that being done by the employers.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So I mean, all right, so let's talk about the bank. So banking industry has been doing retrenchment even before the pandemic, because they have to do a lot of restructuring and all that. And what they usually do, they usually will do VSS and MSS. So Ms. Kamini, can you let us know, elaborate in a little bit more details what are VSS and MSS?
Okay, when it comes to VSS, which is voluntary separation scheme, it is more for the employer would actually offer it to a particular unit or department of the company. It is not towards one particular employee. Unlike MSS, it is actually being offered to any targeted group or even a person.
Yeah.
So that is one of the major difference between these two exercises. Besides that, for VSS, right, usually the court would require for the employer to prove redundancy. Whereas instead for MSS, there is no requirement for redundancy. So those are the two major difference when it comes to those two exercises being done.
I see. So, okay, guys, listen, yeah. I mean, just take note. VSS is for everyone, and MSS is more targeted. So, yeah. All right.
Right. But we can't really say for everyone. But let's say there is a finance department in the company. Maybe they just want to offer to the finance department, and it's entirely depends on discretion of the company whether they want to accept the application made by the employees. Sometimes, you know, the employer may feel that they really need this person in the company or the department, then they just may reject that application being made by the employee. And they can just accept the offer being made by other employees in that department.
I see. Okay, okay. All right. Okay, so the mistakes, right? I mean, like, a lot of people always mistaken like retrenchment and also termination. So can you let us know like what are the difference between these two, you know, between retrenchment and also termination?
Okay, termination, just like that to say, is more is being done more on the reason of disciplinary issues like misconduct, poor performance, this sort of issues. Whereas retrenchment is being done whenever there is surplus of labor force and it's being done for any reason, but not to penalize the employees in the group. So these are the major differences. And for retrenchment, there is no fault on the employee, purely nothing. But for termination, there is fault on the part of the employee. So those makes the difference for this retrenchment and also termination.
I see. Okay. All right. So, all right. On that note, this is the end of our session. Thank you so much for being here today, Kamini. Really appreciate your time.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. So, you guys, if you guys have any question, please feel free to comment, to ask the question in the comment section below. And for Miss Kamini, if you guys are looking for for a lawyer to represent you in IR court, please, this is her details, her contact. You can contact Miss Kamini at her contact number and also her email address. And I also I also share her details in my description below, so you guys can check her out. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here and have a great day. You know, stay safe. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hi, guys. Thank you for watching Tea Time Talk series. So here I will be inviting guests from every walk of life and also from any industry, and we'll be talking about all the current issues and also the real problem that is been going on in our society. So stay tuned to my next episode of Tea Time Talk series and see you in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notification. All right, thank you for the support and bye. Thank you.